Hey guys, Zoltan here at Zoltan Space Lounge. Welcome to the second segment of working on our right hand here. And so now that we just learned how to make a really good sound with our right hand and how to get into a substantial sound on the bass, let's get that right hand to work. And following that will be 3 different exercises for you to get started. But before we do, I'd really want to talk to you about your right hand a little bit here because I made a mistake when I was younger, and the mistake was that there was so much stuff to do with my left hand, so much to learn on my left hand, then I really just kind of left my right hand altogether. I didn't really think about it at all. I just thought, well, I'm plucking away whatever I have to do with my left hand. I'm plucking these notes. I should be fine. And it really wasn't the case, and I was really proven wrong a couple of times early on, playing in some bands, and my time playing ability really actually suffered because I wasn't able, just physically wasn't able to play the right time, the right pulse, because my right hand just wasn't there physically, And so I really learned that your right hand is the engine of your sound, is the engine of what you're playing, and it's really not to be taken lightly. So I want you to not to get into that mistake, or not to make that mistake, and really get into your right hand. Go through these exercises that will follow, and then create your own as well. And every time you practice, get practice your right hand separately, at least 5-10 minutes per time. It really is enough if you just give it 5-10 minutes, 15 minutes a day, and make up a nice little exercise, or work on something that you feel that is not really going well. That will really get you going and get your right hand developing, as your left hand develops as well. So the two will really kind of develop together. Okay. Now, I won't talk too much about this, but I think this is really important, and I just want you to not to just kind of brush through these exercises, or not to or just kind of brush through playing with your right hand. Really take your right hand playing seriously, because that's where that's where the rhythm comes from, that's where your feel comes from. It is very important to work on your right hand. Okay, so with all that said and done, here are the 3 exercises for this video. Enjoy, and they'll take you through playing with your separate fingers and your first and second finger combined, and take you through playing just one string at a time, and just playing a few adjacent strings in some different formats and different patterns and all that. Okay, all right, you guys, here they are, and enjoy. So let's start with the G string with our first finger. We'll play it 4 times, and then we'll move down to the D, A, and E strings. So here it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. D string. 1, 2, 3, 4. The A. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we'll switch to the second finger and continue with the E string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to the A. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up to the D. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now up to the G. 1, 2, 3, 4. And to add a little bit to this exercise, I decided to combine our first and second fingers, or index and the middle fingers, and we'll play each string twice. So we'll have the first finger and the second finger play the G string, down to the D, first finger, second finger, the A, first finger, second finger, and then the E, first finger, second finger. And here we'll switch to the second finger on the E, second finger, first finger, up to the A, second finger, first finger, up to the D, second finger, first finger, and up to the G, second finger, first finger. So exercise number 1 in its full length. So I'll play it in its full length all the way through, quite slowly, so you can take a look at my fingers and listen to the exercise. So kind of take it in, watching and listening in the same time. Okay, so here it goes quite slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Making sure that I'm dropping my arm every time. Hook the finger in and do that little pizzicato pluck. Down to the E. Now back on the E string. back onto the G. Now the fingers combined. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Change to the E, second finger. 2, 2, 1 on the A, 2, 1 on the D, and 2, 1 on the G. And that is exercise number 1. Now let's get on to exercise number 2. And in exercise number 2, we are alternating fingers right away, and we'll go through some changes. And there is a little pattern in the way we are crossing the strings, but we are still just staying with adjacent strings, so we're not crossing any strings yet. So we'll start with the G string again, first finger, second finger, down to the D, first finger, second finger, down to the A, first finger, second finger, and back to the D, first finger, second finger. And that was our little pattern. And that pattern now will start on the D string. So on the D string, first finger, second finger, on the A, first finger, second finger, to the E, first finger, second finger, and back to the A, first finger, second finger. And now for the second part of this exercise, we're going to just basically play the reverse of this exercise. So we'll start on the E, on the second finger, to the first finger, A, second finger, first finger, D, second finger, first finger, A, second finger, first finger. Now from the A, second finger, first finger, to the D, second finger, first finger, to the G, second finger, first finger, to the D, second, first, and finish on the G. Great. Okay, now I'm going to play the exercise here for you again. So really slowly, again, all the way through. So watch my hands, my right hand, and listen to the sound, listen to the strings, and listen to the exercise as well. Okay, so 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, Okay, great. Now let's get on to exercise number 3, and that will be a little bit of a variation on these playing these adjacent strings all the way up and down. So we'll start again on the G string with our first finger, down to the D with your second finger, back to the G, and down to the D. Now the same thing from the D string, first finger on the D, and second on the A, first on the D, second on the A. Now we'll repeat the same thing starting on the A string. So first on the A, second on the E, first on the A, second on the E. And now let's do the reverse of the exercise again. So it will be second on the E, first on the A, second on the E, first on the A. Now second on the A, first on the D, second on the A, first on the D. And then one more time from the D, second finger, first on the G, D, second finger, first on the G, and finish with the G with your first finger. Okay, so let me play the exercise quite slowly. So again, watch my hand, and then you can, you're more than welcome to start to actually play these things with me. So I'm going to count in, and if you have practiced it already, then come and join me and let's play it together. So we'll start with your first finger on the G string, and this is exercise number 3. So here it goes. 3, 4. 1, 2, switch to